back! We did it! Oh my god. Hello again. Back. So many windows. So many windows. This thing. And we should be ready to start almost immediately. Big thanks to Kirito for setting us up for the second race. Oh, trust me, Jagger. This is nothing. I got a glass full of sugar. I'm awake, as awake as I'm ever gonna be. More awake for this than I am for my actual job. The race is about to start any second. Time is running. This is where all the cool kids are at this. All those other races that are the coincidental other races that are happening on SpeedGaming 3. This is SpeedGaming 3 on SpeedGaming 2 and SpeedGaming 5. Not have the cool kid. Let's just have the mediocre kid. So make sure to not check those other channels because this is the cool channel. That is SpeedGaming 2 and SpeedGaming 5. Anyway, let's be off. CZeke won the first round with one good play to catch up to John's lead at the time. See if this race ends up similar at all. CZeke had a clutch, remembering that a certain item was a major. Going back to grab that earlier than John did, that item turned out to be Plasma Beam, and then CZeke won the race. Let's see. Check the first item. What are we gonna get? What does Jack think? What Jack think? Missiles? I'll say morph. I'll say morph. It's a speed seed. There's too many speed seeds. Yeah. Speed is fun. Speed is a fun start. I like speed as well. I think speed as a starter might be more interesting in difficulty 5 because then you have like an option to go to 1 or 2, which is weird. Now we're gonna head down to sector 2, open up blue doors, grab a data room, and we will see from there. Oh yeah, grab Keiko Tang. Yeah, there's a lot of speed starts. I wonder if the randomizer just actually has a bias towards putting speed early, which it might. I don't think Kaz spent that much time on the actual item placing algorithm. John going way far back to get his speed booster. He really wants to get that before he runs into the wall. CZeke getting oh, okay. Oh, I'm scared for John. Okay, that should be good. I think. Yeah, they both go through. Pick up an easy energy tank. It's nice to have. Let's see. There's a very slight choice here of doing the cargo room before or after opening doors. I think it's just better to do it before because you might get an item that changes things. Like you could get more or bombs or something, or plasma beam. Plasma beam is actually pretty important here because it lets you kill the red Zoros pretty effortlessly. Whereas with no damage upgrades of any kind, they take forever to kill. It's like 8 normal beam shots, but it's 2 plasma shots. Another jet seed. We're only gonna get go mode items in this seed. There are no other items allowed. Only majors we are finding are gravity speed, plasma charge. I jumped. Gas morph and bombs. I don't even need bombs. You can have screw. John's health is looking very empty at the moment. Ooh. Thank God the first check was an E-tank, Haja. Second E-tank in the data room. It is nice to get E-tanks early. After you have like 4 or 5 of them, they are pretty much useless. So with that, there's again not much to do. They kind of have to go to 3 now. There's only 1 check in 3, and that's like the only thing. Right? That has to be something that unlocks progression. I believe. I'm trying to think. Like they could technically go to 1, but in this difficulty, that's not in logic to do that with speed. No, there are 2 checks in 3. There are 2 checks in 3. Again, there's a speed check right at the start. Well, Junji Ito is a character for sure. I like Junji stuff. John trying to go for the Fame Perfect store. Big respect for the attempt, but it didn't work out. Charge technically opens up sector 1. But there's still 1 item to check down in B. Summer just really wants these jet seeds. It's the only thing that matters. They're not skipping green doors, PKL. They actually can't open them because they need bombs to get in there, and morph for that matter. John trying to shine spark up there, but shine sparking is done very awkwardly in this game. If you jump while turning around with a shine spark, you'll just spark instead of jump. That's missiles, also opening up sector 1, as well as main deck, Arachnus. Yeah, the weirdest checks are morph. Like if you don't have morph, you're so used to having morph everywhere, and when you don't, your mind just goes places. This crawl is actually pretty dangerous without high jump. If John gets hit by any of these, he's just dead. He's just actually. Oh, ooh, okay, that was late enough. That's fine. But like, if he had gotten hit anywhere else and fallen down into the lava, he would have been a goner. F is remembering when we both forgot to check in our races, but they actually don't have bombs this time. Oh. F and I had a race earlier today where we both, after the race, the interviewer asked why we didn't check that item, and both of us were, we did have speed, huh? Sure did have speed. We're taking different routes here. This is interesting. So CZeke is taking the missile pickup and going to check Arachnus. There's a lot of, it's a very dense area of checks around Arachnus. There are like 5 checks right next to each other, but it's pretty far to get there. And if Morph is not one of those items, you are soft lock and can't get out. In the meantime, John is going to go kill some stabilizers. He might choose to Transpark this one if he's a God Gamer. Oh man, the swag. Oh my god, John. That was he did all the hard parts and then he just didn't spark. What a tease. There's a slight problem with going to Sector 1 here though, in that you cannot morph, so you can't grab this. Luckily that's just E-Tank. There's an item down to the right at the save room that also requires morph. Morph that John can check. He can check both these items though. Over the ones above the lava pool, and then he can check the one next to the upcoming stabilizer because he has charge. So, just a bunch of energy. John. Oh, ZekeE finding morph. If he had morph, John could have checked the item below here, but he doesn't. ZekeE has morph. This, I believe, puts ZekeE pretty squarely in the lead. Right? It's hard to tell right now because you're taking such different routes. But Morph is a very important pickup. And Gravity? Wow, okay. Maybe this is a jet seat after all. With Gravity and high jump? Super myth. Oh man. Man. Imagine if that was... I guess bombs is what they need now. So space or something. I mean, super missiles are nice against Arachnus, not gonna lie. Oh, another major on John. Very is not bad. And an E-Tank. It's always an E-Tank on Arachnus. It's always. But yeah, so ZekeE now doesn't have that many options. He still can't really go anywhere except... Still has to go to 1, right? Bombs has to be in 1. Pretty sure. But we know bombs aren't in... Oh, bombs could be in the morph check at the save room. Man, this is... If the check at the save room, or in lava, I guess, we have Gravity as well. That's going to be really annoying for John, having to dip out of here, go up to Arachnus, get morph, come back down to Sector 1 to find bombs. Or, you know, whatever the next progression item is. ZekeE could also go to 4 right now. There's 1 check in 4. They could do with Gravity. I personally feel like that check tends to be majors more often than not. But 1 is probably the safer play. Can do a lot of things in 1. John probably going main deck now. Yep. ZekeE also going for the speed boost. Maybe they can show John how to actually activate the Shank Spark. Hey, there you go. That is completely unnecessary because they have both charge and missiles. But it does look cool, doesn't it? You can see Jeff an E-Tank. And CZeke checks this item that I think is very likely to be a progression item. Very likely. Could be an energy tank. It's a missile. Progression isn't... No, progression could be in rest of Sector 1, actually. John didn't check most of it because it doesn't have morph. You need morph to be able to go to charge beam core. Progression could also be in the lava down here. Meanwhile, John is coming up on finding Morph Ball. John has to feel frustrated at this point, finding Morph and now having to go back to Sector 1. Yeah, you can see the angry clicks of the missiles. CZeke finding bombs. Bombs are important. Allows opening green doors. Allows doing some of Sector 2. This is gonna be hard for John to catch up right now, and this all came down to the one choice of do you go Sector 1 or do you go Arachnis. Both of these are terrible if you don't find one. Like, it's a rough choice. There's no correct way to play it. You just have to take a coin. It's very interesting for us as viewers that they took different coin flips. But it's frustrating for the person who lost the conflict. It hurts. CZeke finding Varia, not terribly useful for CZeke right now. It opens up 6, sort of, in a way. Or makes 6 less scary. Oh, I misses the crab. Because CZeke doesn't have an easy way to check this right now. They have to actually do the trick to check this item, I believe. They don't have diffusion or power bombs or anything. CZeke is gonna kill the boss first. It might be smart. John racing back toward Sector 1. I guess John might gamble on 4 at this point because he might feel like he's behind. No, it goes to 1. Okay. It's just an energy tank. CZeke gonna get another speed. Try to check the item above Core X. Oh no. Oh, that's bad. Just be charged. Oh. He had time to recharge on the slope, I think. But with plasma, this is kind of trivial. Just kind of mash. The most annoying part, I feel, is when you have normal missiles and you have like speed or whatever for this part, but then on the way over here you get ice missiles, and now you can't do this trick anymore suddenly because you can't kill the horn nodes fast enough. I hate that. Maybe Cass will include a way to disable items the same way the Zero Mission Randomizer did. It could be convenient for some of these items of the wavy variety. Okay, John finding bombs. Now again, this could be, at this point, John could feel like he's behind, right? Because he went here first and then went to the main deck. He might feel like Zeke did the main deck first, and so he doesn't check rest of Sector 1. I kind of like this play from John. He's gambling on him being behind, and so he has to say, if there's something critical in the rest of Sector 1, I just lose. I think this is good. This is good play. And we know the only useful thing, there wasn't anything useful because John got Varia. There's nothing there. So now they're just very, very even again. That's a very strong game, John. It's a risky, but it's a strong. Like in hindsight, as a viewer, we know it's a very strong play. But I also think, in theory, from John's perspective, it's a good play. FPS says go 4? I don't know. I think 4 is fine, yeah. But unlocking doors early is also good. There's a lot of... They don't have a freeze effect or space jump. So like they can't check that much into me right now. I think Zeke might just be nervous. And not know what he wants. Maybe he had an idea and then changed his mind and went to 3 and felt he had to save it. I don't know. There are a bunch of reasons why he would oversave. John actually in the lead because of the saving. So the two players are essentially in the same spot right now. Right? They have the same items and everything. And take the same route. They do, okay. I didn't see what Bob was. I was looking at Zeke. We'll see what Bob is in a second again. I don't know. It's probably good. I personally like checking the tower, but that's probably just because I got burned once by that being high jump and I'm being locked out of the SAX fight for like 15 minutes. But I mean, it's only one check, right? It's one check, and it's kind of awkward to do. It would be better to come back there when you can check the 2 other items, or the I don't remember the names. The side path where you speed boost up. It has a name. Motorway. I don't know. Everything's called motorway. I feel like. Plasma beam not actually that good against blocks because it doesn't hit that many times. But still, they have supers. Should go down fast. For a few frames there, they were in sync animation-wise. Oh no, Zeke fell down. Not having high jump or space jump makes it difficult to get up to the ceiling. Just awesome. Hi Ross. At the moment, John is winning by a little bit. John actually made a very Galaxy Brain play recently to catch up after losing the coin flip of going to either Sector 1 or going to main deck. He went to the wrong sector, while Zeke made a correct guess. But then John made a big brain play to not check half of Sector 1. Because I'm guessing he figured he was behind, so he had to make a gamble, and because of that play, they are now very much even. Don't take his time to get the bomb. The bomb is kind of tricky to do with no upgrades. And it's true summer. John might opt to go back to Sector 1 at some point if they end up in the desperation stage. Zeke reloading? Gonna have to open doors again. It's gonna have to open doors again. I don't know if this reset is what Zeke had to do. But I mean, he's going to 4. They're neck and neck again. With the only real difference that happened from that is that John... Oh, that's a high jump. That opens up 2. But the only real difference right now, except for John being a few seconds ahead of Zeke, is that John also has green doors. Does John check rest of 4? He does not. Is that go mode? It is go mode. Oh, I haven't been paying attention. That was actually the only item he needed. Oh, does he not realize? I didn't realize. I didn't realize either. But yeah, John can just finish. John has everything he needs. He has bombs, he has missiles, he has gravity, he has speed. He has a kind of jump. He does not have an ice effect. Actually, he would have... Like, he can't get out of 4. Chad is trolling me. Chad is... FPIS is ruining my... I thought so. They need a way to out of 4. They need diffusion or screw. There we go. Zeke is in go mode now. They can secret message out if they have space jump. Now Zeke is actually in go mode. Does Zeke realize? Zeke also doesn't realize. I wasn't paying attention, man. I think I would have missed this too. I think I probably would have just been so focused on like clearing whatever sector I'm in, and then like on the way out of sector 4, I'd be like, hey, wait a minute. I can just go to the end. This race is a trip, man. I think Zeke can just go and finish now. I'm trying to think. They don't have speed. They do have speed. The tracker says it doesn't have speed, but it does have speed. It's a speed start. My brain. It's too late, guys. I was just looking at the track. I was betrayed. I trusted you. I trusted technology. That was my problem. I'm barely even paying attention to what's happening. They're not finding anything. Okay, so John is gonna find Screw. And is John now gonna realize that he's in go mode? For real this time, not fake FPIS go mode. Pretend go mode. Meanwhile, Zeke is going up and fighting Saris completely unnecessarily. Man, this I've done this before too, though. Just like not thinking about what I have properly, just thinking about like trying to clear sectors. They don't need half secret to get out. There's screw blocks down to... You take the screw blocks down to 2. No, you don't need to do the half secret. There's no. You just go all the way to the right, and then you screw the floor and go down to 2. Half secret is a swag way out, but you don't have to do it. John has now realized that he's in go mode and going to, I would say, pretty confidently take this race. Unless Zeke realizes he's in go mode when going out of the sector as well, and John makes some kind of mistake. It's interesting because Zeke could have definitely won this if he realized faster. But I mean, both of them. Oh, well, now he can do the easy secret message path out. Zeke saving again at the end of 4. Let's see if he realizes. But Zeke... No, Zeke doesn't have to open. Zeke is going to 2. Oh, that is unfortunate for Zeke. Zeke doesn't realize that he's in go mode. Maybe he doesn't realize that screw attack is enough to get out of sector 4. Or maybe he just, like I did, wasn't thinking about go mode for some reason. That is a fair point, Jagger. Omega without spacer, without wide, tricking me into the wrong language. With only wave plasma and charge is obnoxious. Like, you get no hits, it takes forever. I kind of do feel bad for Zeke though. Like, he's just hunting for something, but I'm not sure he knows what he's hunting for. Maybe he's just really trying to get a freeze effect. Okay. Not sure why John is taking this way. It's a slight detour. It's not that bad. Wait. John going up to 6? Or... Okay, he's going up to 6. Okay. You can also just screw attack down the floor and get to 2. But they're pretty close in time. 6 or 2. That's such an interesting take at this, but I don't want to. No. Well, he had space jump. Yeah, you're right. He could just space jumped up and took secret message. I forgot. It is not that much lower to go through 6 than through 2, was what I was thinking about. My brain is falling asleep. I feel so bad for Zeke. Like, how mad do you think he's gonna be when we tell him during... Oh, if there's an interview, And CZeke comes in and he's like, "Where is?" And then he realizes he's asking like, "Where is something?" And we're like, "You're already in go mode. You've been in go mode for the last 15 minutes." Going to 2 is faster than 6. Yeah, check it. When you're going to main deck, at least you have to go through fewer doors after going up the elevator. And going up that room takes forever. Going up the puffer room takes forever, even with a shine spark. You think CZeke might not realize he can just take the secret path at the east side of 4? That's possible. So in that case, he's looking for either space or a freeze effect, right? He's looking for either diffusion or space before he thinks he can get out of 4. John's health is scarily low. Did John take a safety save? I mean, at this point, he kind of doesn't need a safety save. He's so far ahead. It's not that far to the elevator from the 4-2 transition. It's like one room that you just speed boost through. But to get to the Sector 6 elevator, you have to Shine Spark up the entire shaft, do a weird thing where you hit multiple missile blocks while ledge hopping, and then after that you have to run through an extra door after the elevator and Now with Space Jump and Screw, I'm pretty sure it's just Secret Message. Like if you have Space Jump, it's really trivial. Without Space Jump, you have a couple of options with Screw. John, oh no, John failed the low height from Fusion having weird. Man, CZeke is taking obscure checks by fighting Zazabi and trying to wall jump up here. This ended up being a sub 40 seed. I actually wasn't thinking that. CP settings. Wondering what kind of adventures we're going to find with CZeke this time. Going up to 4 and then changing his mind. Now, question: Can John fight Omega with this beam setup? Yeah, he's fighting. Look at how long this takes, though. It's so bad. The wave. Just let me unequip wave. This is so much faster with just plasma. CZeke going to 3. Might have realized he's in go mode. Might take the... Probably should take the secret path to 5 from here. But might go unlock doors and then take elevator path. Not sure. Oh, okay. Not sure where CZeke is going. He doesn't need to unlock green. He can take secret path to 5. Yeah, that's... You don't know all those things. John ending on a clean 37-37. GG to John. And CZeke immediately forfeits when John finishes. I wonder if Zeke probably realized right at the end. Almost. Hey, John.
Hello.
How did you feel about these races?
There's a lot of emotion right now. Just the last one I lost and this one I win.
Yeah. So you ended up with 1-1, and you can have to schedule a third race. Hey,
yeah. So when I found the screw attack, I knew it wasn't good mode, and when I realized it a little too late when entering Sector 6 last one, was like, oh no, I'm pretty sure I'm behind, I will lose. Because screw attack was the go mode item for me. I don't know if it was also for Zeke.
No, I'm still looking for my go mode when that ended.
Oh.
Because I had screw, I had high jump, but those two alone don't get you out of Sector 4. I needed ice of some kind.
Oh, we were thinking about
like...
that in chat. Screw attack is actually enough to get you out of 4 without any other upgrades.
Really?
Yeah.
Yeah.
There's a
if you go...
No, I know about the secret passage. Obviously, the secret passage, but how? Oh wait. Yeah, the secret passage on the other side of. Ah, damn it.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, I made a mistake on my first match. Also forgetting about that secret passage with screw attack on that side.
Yeah, so you were in go mode for a long time, and you were just running around in sectors. We were assuming you were looking for some kind of ice upgrade or space jump.
That is what I was looking for, yes.
Yeah.
Ah, man, that's really annoying.
You were actually in go mode earlier than John was.
Don't tell me that.
Oh, really?
Oh man.
You both got into Sector 4 at roughly the same time, but you went up into the area where Screw was before going to Ceres. So you found Screw, and then you could have just left.
Yeah. That's pretty infuriating.
Yeah.
That's okay. It's okay.
Now you know for next time.
Yeah. Next time I won't be able to win because of this little technical detail.
Yeah.
Dad is telling me I skipped space. Where was that?
Oh no, you didn't skip space. Space was in it's in lower sector 4, right before you get to level 4 doors, like on the way, like the fast check, right next to boring.
Okay, well that's frustrating, but still a very fun couple of races.
Mm-hmm. Your first race was very interesting, actually.
I hear I was behind at the start, which doesn't surprise me because my Sector 1 was a garbage fire.
Oh yeah, I was trying to remember because because now I saw an entire. You guys, John was you were mostly on the same road, and John was ahead for most of the time because of like better movement and slightly better choices. But then you remembered the major at the elevator.
Yeah, I had a feeling because several racers have gone wrong by forgetting that item, and I made sure I did not forget.
I didn't forget about it. I was pretty sure that was not the major I needed, and it bite me in the back.
Yeah, and it's kind of like that item is like the behind the ship item in Metroid Prime. It's one that you can't always get right away, and if you don't get it right away, sometimes you forget to go back for it. But yes, I get it, John. You didn't forget.
Though I want to talk about one choice you made in this race too, where after unlocking missiles, you have the choice of going to Arachnus or going to Sector 1. Right? And you guys actually took separate choices, which made it interesting to talk about. Yeah, so Zeke went up to Arachnus first, while John went up to Sector 1 first.
Yeah, the thing about Sector 1 is if you don't have Morph Ball, there are not many checks you can make. So that was my reason.
That's true. The problem is, like, if you go to Arachnus and Morph Ball's not there, you're stopped. So like they're both bad choices, right? There's no good choice to make there. You have to make one of two bad choices.
I just like the way, especially because of the soft flood potential of Arachnus without Morph.
Yeah, it's a risky play, but there are 5 checks there, and so I figured it was probably the better play.
But then, so because Zeke went to Arachnus first, he was ahead after that point. But then when John... Did you do this consciously, John? Because you didn't check like the charge beam core.
Yeah, it was conscious. It was like once I have bombs, I was like, I'm pretty sure there's nothing else good there. There's a long fight to continue all the way down. So there was nearly no check I could really do that was worth going all the way down. So I prefer to exit to Sector 3 instead.
Because that choice of you not checking the latter half of Sector 1 put you both at like even again. And it was very fun to watch, to see Steve getting ahead before finding Morphball earlier, and then John getting back into it by skipping half of Sector 1. It was a good race.
Yeah, I'm really looking forward to watching them both on vlog.
Yeah.
Yeah, we'll also watching both of them back to you where went wrong and what I could have done instead. But still, GG Zeke.
Yeah, GG to you too for both races, and we'll have to schedule number 3.
Yep.
Cool. So I think that's gonna be it for us. If you guys don't have anything more you would like to say about what happened.
Nope, think we're good.
I have nothing more. Thank you everybody for watching.
Thank you both for the great race, and thank you, DragonFangs, for the great commentary.
Yeah, follow
thank everyone.
commentators, follow trackers, follow us, follow the Discord. Join the Discord. Everybody join the Discord.
Yeah. Everyone's super friendly. Everyone just wants to play a lot of rando.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It's
the
great
place
fun.
to be.
Go watch more of the tournaments.
Yep.
Right. So then we are done. And I wish everyone else a happy rest of the evening, day, morning, wherever you are. Time zones. And we'll see you next mission.